Hey, there's my big giant head. Hi, everybody, it's Big Ed Mustafa. Welcome to another episode of Adventures After Dark. Tonight we're going to continue with Galadriel's adventures in Mordor. It's a very spooky place. Very Halloweeny based on the landscapes. Looks like I do have some pack space to clear out. Fortunately, I'm in the right place to do that. So I will take care of it now. And I've got a bunch of Anvil of Starlit Crystals, which is good because I think I need to use some.
Good day. How may I help you?
Repair my stuff. Buy some junk. Ooh, Dace. I must have gotten distracted by fish and scrolled right past what I was looking to sell. There they are. I really managed to fill my packs. Alright, well maybe we'll go do task item turn-ins right away just to keep the inventory flowing. Fused iron relics. I can go see a relic master real quick too, which I can also do in the housing area as I talk to myself. Yep, you know what? Let me go to my personal house because I have fish to put away too. Who would have thought? Moonrager's checking in. Hey, Moonrager, how the heck are you? Happy Friday to you, my friend. You know, I almost fired up Little Ed on Brandywine tonight too. Still burgling regularly, but I haven't played my champion in a few weeks and thought it would be a nice way to spend a Friday night. Gotta go back out to Mordor and figure out that whole like these Easterlings, dislike these Easterlings thing. Where are those delicious, yummy dace? 2 more to add to the fish chest. Yummy. Got your Arkenstone burglar to 120 this week. No kidding. That's awesome. I played a little bit on Tuesday night after the update, but I spent most of Tuesday downloading the update. It must have taken an hour or more. Decorated Heritage Ruin of Knowledge. Oop. Almost missed my turn. Yeah. Could just be me, but things are feeling a little laggy so far tonight.
Greetings, friend.
There we go. Close to 2 hours here. It was a big update, no doubt about it. Let's take a look at legendaries. Because I heard that I should probably start with my one-handed sword. Defender of Linden. One-handed sword. I have new ranks available. So where are the... Okay, these are the two that are bound to character. Boy, that updated super slow. Go ahead and put a couple more into my Ancient Rune of the Tenacious Champion. I just made up that name myself. And yay. Nothing else, I am getting some pack space cleared out. So I'd had all my legendaries maxed out, and now I've got more work to do on them. Sup, Coke Dude? Just drinking a Coke Zero. Enjoying my Friday night, Zinger. How are you, bud? So the task board still goes from 101 to 110. Anything else new? Nope, nothing new on the task board, I don't think. So we should have some stuff to turn in. Stony skin. Spiny carapaces. Agent Brigman checking in. Hello, Agent Brigman. How are you? I'm starting with task item turn-ins tonight because I need the pack space. It's a not uncommon problem for me, actually. Rusted scimitars. Got plenty of those. Orcish sheaths, still useless. Obsidian scales, I got a couple of those. Intriguing filth. I got a couple of those. Curious goo. Bristled furs. If I were bristled fur. There we are. Well, at least the experience points are going to come hot and heavy. Wow. Well, it wouldn't be an update without needing a hotfix at some point. Not sure why the server is so slow. Arkenstone is not happy tonight. I did not have any mysterious ears to turn in. Strange. What else do we have? Obsidian scales. And I could do one more. Intriguing filth. Okay, that's one Tedmet out of the way. I have done task item turn-ins, and technically that's 2 because that also aids greatly with inventory management. Looks like that's about as consolidated as it's going to get for now. But for me, having almost a whole row of pack space, that's actually pretty epic, so... Second Tedmet eating on camera. Tonight's snack, mixed nuts. I've been wanting mixed nuts, and normally when I look at them at the store, I'm like, it's too expensive. I don't want to pay $8 for a little can of mixed nuts. But I decided to splurge tonight. And unlike most people, I actually like everything that comes out of a can of mixed nuts. Brazil nuts, cashews, Spanish peanuts, almonds. It's all good. And if it's all crunchy and salty, that's even better. Okay, so it looks like I actually have some stuff to reforge. Which is weird.
Greetings, friend.
So I don't know why I'm still crushing legendaries other than Force of Habit. Battle Frenzy cooldown. Dire Need cooldown. Rend bleed damage. Task limit reached. Deed bestowed. The Black Book. Mixed nuts with Steve Martin. Hi, Apulu. How are you? Ginger's checking in. Hi, Ginger. How are you? Steve Martin once wrote a very funny book called Cruel Shoes. It was just kind of a whole book full of like one-page little snippets of things that were like a few paragraphs long each, and they were pretty funny. I've not seen a copy of Cruel Shoes in a long time. We'll go to Lothlorien. Ginger's doing okay. Well, that's good. I think the last time I talked to you, you weren't having such a good night, so hopefully today's a little better. Oh, these aren't even the elves I was looking for. Liam, howdy! The very person I'm blaming for our little Crick Hollow getting crowded. John DeGard checking in with no less than 5 delicious crisp Coke Zero cans. I am in Mordor. Well, I suppose if there's a silver lining to the update, even if the server generally feels poochy, what often happens is I am the last person left exploring a region. I expect everybody else has moved on to the new areas, so hopefully I'll have most of Mordor to myself. Do I want to go this way? Let's pull up my quests. Discord in the Woodlands. Yeah, I'm not working on any of that stuff. Argonarth. Doromarth. Yeah, not looking for lore tonight. Fushambal. The Shattered Plateau. We'll tag rational motives. I don't think Balviel has reached North Athelion yet. That's good to know. Nobody wants to be the last one somewhere. That's really the beauty of Lotro. You don't need to be in a hurry to get anywhere. All of that stuff is this way. We ride this way. Apulu, have you been making Crick Hollow popular? I stream on Crick Hollow, and that doesn't seem to have any impact on the popularity of the server. In fact, it might help convince people to stay away, I'm not sure. Defeat trolls. I have a feeling tonight's going to be a bad night for war steeds. Sorry, Thunderhoof, I'm going to have to set you aside for now. Hopefully the stream looks okay. So far, so good. John DeGard says, I'm usually eager to get to new places because I want to see how the stories unfold. Not so much about being level cap or having the best gear, although I do like those things too. I agree. But like in my case, I really haven't gone all the way through Mordor yet, and I want to appreciate it while I am here. Okay, I have to figure out Fushambal North. Alright, let's take a look at our reputation. I'm an enemy of Fushambal South. I'm an outsider of Fushambal North. So I'm in the north. I should probably go to the south and keep murdering and pillaging. And if I'm going to be in a combat zone, I should probably have a combat toolbar equipped. Okay, I think feeding these things is one of the repeatables that doesn't cost me rep. Or I'm wrong, one of the two. Hard hit is our slightly lost cousin. I don't know what to do there. Well, at some point I have to get to neutral with both of them. So maybe I'm looking at this the wrong way. Maybe I should just be working the repeatables. Let's remove all and just take a look at these 4 quests. Defeat foes at the north. Hi, Southern Belle. Each side has one repeatable quest that awards rep without losing it to the other faction. Alright. He has given up and decided to go back from whence he came. Okay, I don't think I have that quest. So let's take a look at the quest log and see if I've got any of those that don't cost rep with the other faction. Oh, here's one here. Feeding the solo kill. And then this one is also a wash. Okay. So let's just focus on that then. Otherwise, I'm going to die of old age trying to get out of this zone. Southern Belle is only in chatty, but here to celebrate having power again. Congratulations on your power restoration. That is a very good thing. I had been running through here just wantonly killing everything, and that wasn't really working for me and got dull quickly. So I will just feed the hippos. Okay, there's 5 of 5. I need to go talk to the big boss man.
What do you wish?
Hunter
What?
quest. Challenge those who oppose. That's all stuff I don't want to be doing. So running around through here and turning the whole place into a giant bloodbath was amusing, but eventually not very helpful. So, how long till I can pick this quest back up again? Probably a day. Made caring for her mom more difficult. Ooh, I can only imagine that's got to be tough. At least there's nobody over here to bother me at the moment. We got lots of rain, there was flooding and trees down, but compared to North Carolinians suffering from Florence and the folks in Florida and Georgia, we got off easy. My heart goes out to them. Just an FYI, I don't have the stream on. I'm running on mobile hotspot. Oh my, you certainly had your share of trouble with storms then. Been there and done that. Texas Gulf Coast here. Ooh. Harvey last year. We've been very fortunate. Omaha used to be prone to tornadoes, and for whatever reason, the weather patterns have changed, and seems like all of the tornadoes either went way north or way south. We don't get them very often in Nebraska anymore. Used to be an annual event. Wouldn't be anything to have 3 or 4 tornado warnings over the summer. And I honestly can't remember the last time we've had one. I'm going to change outfits because that's my prerogative. We'll go with the Gray Company Rangers outfit. And that means I can remove all of those. And I'll come back here when I can pick up another quest some other time. Dormasul. Shattered Plateau. Fusham Resolution. I'm never going to get there. Remnants of the Captains. Darmazur. Darmazur. Alright, we ride for Darmazur. I'm actually hesitant to hop on my war steed. This is Darmazur. Darmazur! Who knew? Ooh, it's Skarn. Some of the flyovers from Mexico Beach in Florida, and it looks like they had some tornadoes spawn there. Everything is just flattened and torn apart. Now, Ed, you know I like watching your streams. Once I finish settling in and get broadband, I'll be able to see you fish in Technicolor. Alright, time to murder orcs and kill trolls. We'll start with this one. Wow, he didn't last very long. Yay, crafting bundle. Three orcish blades. Rockworm. Rockworm with Death Wish. I kind of expected there to be more orcs back here. Seems to not be a good plan. You fishing in 4K HDR would be too amazingly awesome to withstand, Big Ed. Thank you, John DeGard. I both appreciate what you're saying and agree wholeheartedly. It would be truly epic. I'm going to kill this young Drake just because. Clearly coming around the back side was not a good plan. There's just a lot of stuff back here that I don't particularly need to be hunting. And not a lot of orcs and not a lot of trolls. Alright, let's start working our way back and go the other way. Ooh. Now these guys are fairly tough hitters, but as long as I'm facing them one-on-one... How are you still alive? There we go. They shouldn't be too bad. This is where it gets dangerous when you got two archers and a defiler close together. Couple of guards, archer and captain. Need to be smart and pick my fights carefully. That was not smart. Now I need to run. To run like a scared little rabbit. That archer's pinging me from around the corner. There we go. Alright, well maybe 3 at a time is manageable. Druid's Fire's here. Hi, Druid's Fire. In the patch next week, they're going to fix the late and lamented fishing hole in the Shire. Recently got borked. Nobody wants a borked fishing hole. Isn't that what Flo used to say on that TV show Alice? Well, bork my fishing hole. I haven't seen that show in a long time. I might be mixing it up. Goes back to her stream beating up things in the other game. Have fun in the other game, Druids. Thank you for checking in. She was being polite. She was like, ooh, I wonder if somebody good's streaming tonight. It's Big Ed Mustafa. Black arrow. Destroy blades. Find a suitable place to dispose of the weapons. Ooh, somebody else is here pounding away on these dudes. Chat super quiet. You had something interesting happen this week. You ate at a new cool restaurant. Has a funny story from work. Singer wipes away the drool. Try to stay conscious, Singer. I know it's tough. Alright, well that's 6 of 6 on the trolls. I have completed a quest. War leaders. Urukai. Troll. What's the other kind of troll that I need to kill? Olaghai. There are some close by, but I don't know where. Alright, let's find some Olaghai. When I have to find a good place to destroy these weapons. John DeGard went to the Outback and had a perfectly adequate meal this evening. I always recommend the Outback to Mrs. Mustafa, just so she can refute it, and then she's more agreeable to anything else that I name. We have an Outback, I don't know, maybe it's about a mile and a half from home, and like you said, perfectly adequate. I'm just always joking around about recommending it. I'm like, she's like, what do you want for dinner? I'm like, I was thinking about maybe someplace Australian themed, maybe like a steakhouse with bloomin' onions. No. Well, then I thought maybe we could go to an Australian themed steakhouse. No. And she just keeps refusing it. And then like whatever else I suggest, she finally is like okay with. I'm not in love with Outback, but I like steak. And they have Coke Zero on Fountain. So that does buy them a little bit of forgiveness in my book. There's some rations. Playing a lore master, she feels super OP at the moment. Nothing inspiring about it, but it was my brother's birthday and he wanted to go there. Shrugs. Ginger hasn't been to a restaurant in over a year. Well, given the quality of a lot of restaurants, that might not be the worst decision. But if the alternative is having to eat Mrs. Mustafa's cooking, I like to get out to restaurants once in a while. Then we have this Mexican restaurant that's right by both of our offices. And Mrs. Mustafa was like, what did you do for lunch? And I'm like, I went and had a burger. And she's like, okay, well, I'll probably bring street tacos home tonight. And so she tells me she's going to bring street tacos home from this great little fast food Mexican place. And then, like, right at the last minute, she's like, yeah, I'm too tired to stop anywhere. I'm just going to make you a sandwich. And I'm like, no street tacos for me. Maybe we'll do them for lunch tomorrow. Singer says the last restaurant I went to was a Wendy's over the summer for a buffalo chicken sandwich. Do they count? Yes. Yes, they do, Zinger. Oh, I might have gotten spun around, and that was actually the area that I just cleared out. I am looking for rations. I want to make a nice pot roast next week when it starts getting a bit cooler. We are on the verge of winter here. As Matter of fact, I think they got 9 inches of snow out in western Nebraska. Small chest. Yeah, I think we're going to do our nighttime fun fly and chili cook-off out at the airplane club. You stick LED lights on your plane so you can see it in the dark, and you fly after it gets dark. And we all hang out and eat chili while we're waiting for it to get dark enough to fly. Ooh, that might be the kind of troll that I need. Ah, crap. Oop, I'm in trouble. There we go. I could have been furiously killed. There's plenty of these dumb little chests that I don't need, but I'm not seeing a whole lot of rations or whatever the other thing was. Collect rations, destroy supplies, defeat Olaghai, destroy blades. Be very quiet. I'm hunting war leaders. Rare Mordor chest. Alright, let's go have a look at that rare Mordor chest. Got a Shadow of Mordor 3 debuff on me. And breached armor. Still more of a man than this black Uruk will ever be. Even though I'm an elf chick. He did not make it. New deed. Rare Gorgoroth chests of Talith Uri. You have found a rare treasure chest. Okay. Was there any point to finding that rare treasure chest? Not particularly. Bridle of the Third Age. Ooh, rare Mordor treasure. Now I have to get rid of some crap so I can open it. Maybe there was a purpose. How do you like the champion when compared to the Guardian? Well, Champion has always been my main. Galandria was my first character. I think I actually created her back in beta. Although I've been playing more Guardian lately, and I like Guardian quite well. So I think Guardian has been brought up to speed. And I can't say that Guardians are as good as Champions yet, but Guardians are effective. I mean, obviously they play different roles. But I've been enjoying playing Guardian, and I haven't found it to be a particular drag, even though I'm used to Champ. In fact, I've been streaming my highest level Guardian the last couple of weeks. Big Ed Mustafa, my namesake character, on Crick Hollow. I think he's 69th level. And I've been taking him through the Great River region. So that's been fun. Puller. Man, I can't find anything I'm supposed to be looking for in here. It's a little frustrating. Because I have to kill literally an army of orcs just to travel 10 feet in this place. So to be trying to find my way through here and not finding rations and not finding supplies, and not finding where to destroy the weapons. See, it's saying I need to go this way. I don't think there's anything back in here that's particularly noteworthy. More troll pullers. Warrior and captain. See, that looks like it should all be either burnable or lootable. And it's none of the above. And I was getting pointed towards this place. There's nothing in here. That's very frustrating. I cannot figure out where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, never mind, you aren't in FB. Yeah, I went into Fusham Ball and did the one quest that I could that wouldn't cost me rep with either item or either faction, and then I moved out. Chromite says, "Sir, your inventory needs to be cleansed. I'll need a short elf and a skinny hobbit and some orc pea from Urugarth. Check out the map for the appropriate quest area. It says I'm in it. I am here. So I suppose I can head that away. Whatever I'm supposed to be doing, this ain't the place to be doing it. So I guess I just need to keep heading south, southeast. If I can get to that quest ring. Swing back around to the east some. And the map says I'm here now. This is where I came in at. I'll close my inventory so that Chromite doesn't get overly triggered. Might be too late. It was a joke. Mine's always like that. Loader Master checking in. Hi, Loader Master. Manuli says, I'm thinking of starting 10 new characters, one of each class, one to cover each of the crafting professions, with a few extra explorers, just taking my time leveling and crafting with each. Any advice? Thanks. Other than to say that sounds like a terrific plan, I like your idea. I tend to organize my characters into what I like to call crafting circles, where I generally have a group of 5 on any particular server, one for each vocation, so that they can all craft and help each other out with gear. And, you mix it up a little bit. What are you working on in game? Mostly just Mordor quests. Is that an Olagai? It is an Olagai. Fantastic. So I was 4 months late getting Mordor because I paid for it with points. So I'm still trying to finish up Mordor while everyone else is moving on. Yeah.
What's this?
Mixed nuts.
When did you buy this?
When I bought the light bulb.
Did you open it?
Yes.
Did you eat it?
Some. Mrs. Mustafa has discovered my hidden stash of mixed nuts, has decided to help herself.
There's a little apple pie for you.
All right. Thank you, Pookie. Did you want to say hi to everybody?
Hello, everybody.
Mrs. Mustafa says hello. Nobody cares. It's an awful, awful school. Ooh, supplies and rations. Apulu Felgar is 118th in Rohan farming ore. There you go. Ginger has 20 tunes on her main account. It helps a lot. Loader Master says hello, Mama Mustafa. John DeGard says hello, Mrs. Mustafa.
Is it cold in here or is it just me?
I'm warm, but I'm in sweatpants by my PC, so... Sorry I was called away for a moment, Big Ed. I'm looking forward to watching you fish in 4K HDR. Yep, I was totally mistyping there. What I was going to type was laugh out loud. Better late than never at Southern Belle 0927. There we go. He got defeated and decleated. I took him out.
You took him out. You have to sound like a German.
Nobody wants to sound like a German, honey.
Like an Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's Austrian.
Don't matter.
Matters to him.
Es ist nicht richtig.
To say that an Austrian is a German and it's the same thing is like saying that all South Dakotans are North Dakotans.
Well, we kind of are.
No. There's a world of difference. The rest of the world doesn't know what it is, but I'm sure you do.
I don't know what it is. So do you want to get YouTube TV? See if your viewers have YouTube TV or cable. What do they have?
Okay, Mrs. Mustafa and I recently cut the cord because we weren't watching a whole lot of TV and our cable TV package was just stupidly priced. Like $120 a month for basically nothing. So we like the high-speed internet from the cable company. We just don't like the cable company's TV. And she's big on...
Hallmark.
Yeah, Hallmark Channel, watching a lot of the old mystery shows. Murder, She Wrote, Columbo, she likes Psych. All of those are on Hallmark Mystery Channel. And we were going to get a Sling TV package. She got a 1-week trial and canceled it before the week was up. She just didn't happen to watch it the week that she had it. And I couldn't watch it because I've been watching TV commercial free for so long that just TV commercials just trigger me now. It's like, why am I watching TV commercials? So I would like start watching a cooking show and then I'd have to turn it off and go like turn something on Hulu or Netflix that was cooking related instead. It's like, well, I want to watch a cooking show, but I can't watch commercials. So I wasn't really watching it, even though we were also going to get NFL Network. Anyway, so if you have YouTube TV and like it, if you tried Sling and like it, if you've got PlayStation TV, speak up. Let us know what you're watching. Completed Remnants of the Captain's Force. That's terrific news. Still destroying supplies and collecting rations and looking for a place to destroy weapons. Let's look over here. Ah, supplies. Zinger bought the Chicken Run package for Twitch recently. I know. You should watch Apulu Felgar's channel. I think Mrs. Mustafa would enjoy a lot more Twitch if she saw channels that I wasn't on. Lady Gun has... Oh, Loadermaster has both, but he likes YouTube TV better. Lady Gun just has Netflix, although husband wants to drop that, and Amazon Prime. So I'm pretty well dedicated into the Netflix camp myself. I've been a long time Netflix subscriber. We get Blu-rays and streaming, and I think it's the best $20 a month I could possibly spend. Love Netflix, and I can't imagine not having it. We also have Hulu without commercials, and that's been fairly good too.
Did you say Netflix?
Yeah, we were just talking about Netflix and Hulu. Freelancer's checking in. Hi, Freelancer. Ginger watches a lot of Netflix. Apulu has Twitch and Twitch. Apulu loves you folkses. Great British Baking Show for the win. Mrs. Mustafa can't bake. It would only confuse her. Have you checked out Tubi? I have not. Lady Gun uses an ad blocker. Everything is without commercials for me. It's glorious. Yeah. And actually, the truth be known, I think one of the reasons why we've gotten by without anything for several months now is we probably both watch a lot more YouTube and or flicks than anything on TV. I thought I was bad with watching all the tech channels on YouTube. Mrs. Mustafa's way worse. She watches thrifting videos and Dollar Tree shopping videos and Korean boy band videos and all the best stuff. So I don't know that. Oh, anyway, I was mentioning how terrible Mrs. Mustafa is at baking. She said she brought me some apple pie. That's Mrs. Mustafa's version of apple pie. So just so there's no confusion. It's from the Little Debbie box. Lady Gun says her husband and she watches more YouTube and Twitch than anything else. Loader Master, Mrs. Mustafa can try, but she'll never fully keep me out of trouble. As long as I'm not in trouble with her, it's all good. Mrs. Mustafa and I have a very basic fundamental understanding that guides our whole marriage. I do as I'm told and I won't get hurt. So, them's the rules. I am not anticipating any problem getting Orc Slayer complete in this region. That looks like a single bite. It's either... We'll eat it. It's more like a donut-sized little baked apple pie. It's like half of a Hostess pie. That's not bad, but it's probably 6 bites. And Mrs. Mustafa will agree it's much more delicious than anything she could ever bake.
What?
I said it's much more delicious than anything you could ever bake, honey.
That's a true story there.
Exactly. And she won't let me cook because she thinks I'll mess up the kitchen. Except once a year she normally acquiesces and lets me make chili, so the chili cook-off at work.
Oh my gosh. 52 to 49. Omaha North over Bellevue West.
It's a lot of points. Sounds like the defenses both took the night off. Ooh, Skarn. Loader Master says, I'm not married, but I understand. I used to make huge vats of chili several times each winter, would freeze some and send some to work with the husband. After 5 years of marriage, he finally said he doesn't like chili. What are you watching, honey?
Huh?
What are you watching? Just local sports?
Yeah, local high school football.
Sometimes she likes to watch the broadcast just to see if she shows up on TV because she was at the game taking pictures. Not tonight, though. Again, this looks like where I came in at. 6 of 12, 5 of 10, so I'm exactly halfway through rations and supplies. Still have no idea where I'm supposed to be destroying these weapons at.
No, I don't watch the football thing. People tell me I'm always on the news.
Oh, okay.
Like Jeff.
Alright, she denies that she looks for herself on the TV news.
I can't see it. I can't see me that fast.
Yeah, maybe I haven't been over here before. Yeah, this is no good. I've already been back through here. Oh, here's supplies. And here's some rations. Melville, howdy. We were eating apple pie and mixed nuts and drinking Coke Zero and killing orcs and trolls. I'm talking about restaurants and high school football.
Oh,
And
what did they say about...
people like Netflix, people don't like Netflix, people like YouTube TV. Not a lot of feedback about Hulu, but we like Hulu. I think Hulu's doing a live TV thing now too.
I don't know if it's free though.
No, you probably have to pay for it.
Or I mean, I don't know if they have a free trial.
Oh, maybe I can just do a big circuit around here. See how I'm just now figuring that out? I'm not a smart man. Completed Orc and Uruk Slayer. New deed, Orc and Uruk Slayer advanced. He did not make it. Ooh, a singed page.
Word is, we move out tomorrow. Lugbors wants more citadels built to refortify the southern plain, now that the hateful men of Gondor are swept out.
Mordor captains. Supplies. Keep making the chili, lady gun. Dad was the same way with spaghetti sauce when they first got married. Now he loves it. Peas must die. Can you believe there are people who don't play champions? It's just crazy. Lady Gun hasn't won him over yet, and it's been almost 8 years. Balviel's my Lotro crush because she always gives Mark the sass. There are people who don't play champions, and they are called hobbits. Shing Shing for the win. Hi, Geeporn. Ooh, rations. Rations and supplies. Done. Bring the rations to Bragdol. I still haven't found a suitable place to destroy the weapons. Why don't we tag that as the quest focus? Let's see where that takes us. It's going to be, not a terribly long distance. There needs to be a class title, the Sultan of Shing. Wasn't it you, Southern Belle, who kept killing him when he went out to the moors? Yeah, but she did ride all the way across the Trollshaws just to slap him. So glad to see this game is still around. I had my gripes on the direction it took after Moria, though the atmosphere, lore, and all is what makes it a great game besides my gripes. Well, if it doesn't bug you a little, you probably don't love it, but boy, they've done a nice job with it. Mordor is everything you'd ever hope it could be. Dark and creepy and foreboding. Did you ever figure out how to play a warden? Well, it was me. Lots of folks haven't figured out how to play a warden. I'm still nibbling away at my little tiny store-bought apple pie. $179 meters. Fumerals and drakes and fire grims and Mark was getting killed by mobs below his level in the Lone Lands. Doesn't you need LOE in the new zone where dragons dwell? Mordor is what Mordor should and could be. I agree. Don't get too close to the fire. Nice. You hurl the weapons in the lava lake where they quickly melt. I destroyed the blades. I will claim this Conqueror's steel ring, which I can't do because I have to throw something away. That can go. And that can go. And that can go. Can I open that yet? Ooh, I can. What did I get? Anything good? Crafting bundle, topaz steel ring. Nice. Oh, very nice. There's a nice addition. When I click on my flame thing, it shows me what can be ashed. Like that topaz ring. And that Steel ring. And I clearly clicked the wrong thing. Okay, that needs to go back on my hand. There we go. Motes of enchantment. Hopefully I ashed the right thing. I did. Ooh, note to self, Drakelings are easy kills. Well, there's even a Slayer deed for Grims. Okay. Are you okay there, little one?
Yeah.
All right. Motes or embers? You have to keep it down, honey. You're keeping my viewers awake with all your noise making. It's like when you need to kill all the Jedi, kill younglings. Exactly. Nope, Light of Arendelle is still a thing. Don't get me wrong, I'm a lifer and love the basics of the game. Not too keen on the legendary system, was fun in Moria. Basing the whole game on it killed it for me. Mordor was okay, not half as intimidating as Moria was on launch with the old retreat system.
For Gondor.
for Gondor. I suppose, as long as I'm here...
Let us not tarry.
Oof, packs are full. Fragment of Gorgoroth Dungeons. Spike tails are useless. Alright, let's find a mailbox. There's got to be a mailbox here, doesn't there? Taskboard, quartermasters, healer. Mailbox? No mail. How come the quick post hasn't gotten out to Mordor yet? I still don't believe there's not a mailbox and that I've just got to be blanking on it. Or there's no mailbox. Yeah, the legendary system kind of sucks. That fragment is a crafting ingredient. Thank you, Freelancer. Radiance was just a blocker, but it sure built Kins and Moria. I always wish they hadn't removed Fog of War. I hate being able to see all of a map you just entered. Shadow of Angmar is the best version of this game still. Klaus is having to discover your maps. Hello, Klaus M8.
This is far from fair, Ithilien.
This is far from fair, Ithilien. Deed completed. Orc and Uruk-hai Slayer. Deed bestowed. Slayer advanced. Legendaries.
Hey.
We ride for a mailbox. Oh well, it is a great version of Tolkien's World. It's an MMO that gives back to you if you read all the quest givers' notes, and hella fun when you're in a kin that isn't hardcore. Stay away from those. Champ is your main? Yeah, most commonly I play a champ or a burglar. I've got characters of almost every class except for Bjorning. When Bjorning came out, I was like, no thanks. A lot of people play Bjornings, like Bjornings, have fun with Bjornings. Just never appealed to me. But I have a minstrel, a hunter, burglar, and hunter and guardian are all at the old level cap. Minstrel's 88th. I've got a 70th level guardian. A couple of wardens, lore master, rune keeper, a few captains here and there. So I play a little bit of everything across all the servers. But they're not at level cap. Bjornings are basically champs that can turn into angry champs. That's an excellent comparison, Zinger. Ginger's calling it a night. Have fun. Ginger, thanks for coming by and hanging out. Always good to see you. Leveled all classes but never got into Bjornings. I don't have any high elves either. Not that I have a problem with high elves, just, yeah. I'm okay with regular elves. There's got to be a mailbox here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Ginger, if you haven't left yet, I'm about to do something spectacular you're going to want to see. It's amazing. Crops. I just have to get my packs cleaned up a little bit. Got to make some room. That's going to go to Lenorian, my minstrel. Probably going to have to start playing and leveling Lenorian next. That can go to Len also. Strong Gorgoroth branches. Pure ore. Doomsfold hides. I'll send Nemini, my hunter, some goodies. That should buy me the pack space I need. Okay, so one of the new items that's available from the store. Everybody's going to want to buy at least 3 of these because it's amazing. I just have to find it. New to the Lotro store. Bread oven, Lonely Mountain. Keepsakes of the Grey Mountains bundle. This unlocks an additional cosmetic outfit slot for all characters on your account. The keepsake package includes long jacket, chest armor, helm, and boots, inspired by the Zetruka dwarves, 25 mithril coins, 2 scrolls of 100% XP boost, and 2 scrolls of plus 5,000 enhanced reputation supply. So everybody should buy this because it's super cool. Boom, done. And so now, instead of 3, Galadriel has a 4th outfit slot, and she can create a new outfit. So that'll be very exciting. Plus, I've got more mithril coins and a bunch of cool new cosmetics. Keepsakes of the Grey Mountain. Boosts. So let's take a look at the cosmetics, shall we? Noble armor. Noble helm. Noble boots. There's the jacket. There's the armor. It even looks good with the cape I happen to be wearing. So we can make that my currently worn outfit. Anyway, that's the new cosmetic outfit that comes with that bundle. So be sure to check that out in the Lotro store. There's a lot of value there for just 1,495 points. The cosmetic slot alone, you wanted to unlock one? That's 500 Lotro points right there. Plus the mithril coin, plus the cosmetics, plus the boosts. That's a nice package. Ed was sick of seeing all that open bag space, so he wanted to fill it right up. Hi, what else, 73? You have diagnosed me correctly. You've got elves in low places. You're not wrong. Yeah, I may be the only 11-year free-to-play player. That's what she said. So anyway, that's the new bundle that's available. Be sure to check that out. And for those of you who are wondering why I did that, it is possible that the community manager might have sent me a private message with a 1,500 point Lotro point code, and asked us to buy that and show it off on stream. So there you go. Mission accomplished. I have shamelessly shown off the new bundle. But I figure if Cordovan will buy it for me just on the condition that I show it off, what the heck? I could use the mithril coins and the snazzy new outfit. Plus I've still got 3-pack slots left, which is fantastic. I'd be happy to show off anything for the right price, exactly. Can you amuse me by open the map and click around on the new areas if you could be so kind? I would be delighted to. This is Dor Amarth, which of course is part of the plateau of Gorgoroth, which of course is part of Mordor. Now this is the region that we're looking at up here. This is the plateau of Gorgoroth, and there's lots of other areas that could and hopefully will be added later as well. I'm near the wastes, which includes Carcost, the Black Gate, Narcost, and those are attached to North Athelion. North Athelion, of course, includes no, not Minas Tirith. North Athelion's the garden area past Minas Tirith. South Athelion. There we are. Minas Tirith, the Pelennor Fields, Osgiliath. There's actually a secondary player versus monster player area in Osgiliath. Doesn't get used much. And all of this Lost Narc. I was looking for Eastern Gondor. 2 Peller gear. Upper and Lower Lebanon. Lebanon, Central Gondor. So here's Eastern Gondor, which includes Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, some other cities. The Morgul Vale has not yet been added to the game. Hopefully that's something we'll see in a future expansion. There's a whole section called Old Anorian. Oh, that's actually where Minas Tirith is, which leads to Far Anorian. And this is the area where you'll find the Woses, if you remember the Woses. The Beacon Hills. The music here in Far Anorian is absolutely terrific. I really like it. Let's see what else we got. Far Anorian, All Anorian, Minas Tirith, Osgiliath, the Wastes, the Dead Marshes. Minas Morgul's not in yet. Mordor's partially filled in. East, Central, and Western Gondor. And then up here, East Rohan, West Rohan, including Helm's Deep, Edoras, the Dunlands, Lothlorien, Southern Mirkwood. Northern Mirkwood is a recent add. This is a newer region, which of course leads to Erebor, Dale, and Lake Town. And I think this is the new dwarf area up here, the Grey Mountains. Arid Mikron. So you've got lots of dwarf stuff up here. The Anvil, Winterstretch, Thrumfall, Glimmerdeep. They even sound dwarvish. So I think this just got added with update 23 on Tuesday. So when we say new content, we mean the ink is still wet. Woes is our Wednesday for a moment. Yes. I'll be happy to show off anything for the right price. North Ithilien includes one of Ed's top 50 places to collect flowers. New map. That's new for me. One of the new areas, another in the Iron Hills east of Erebor. Okay, let's go look at that. Why can't I click on it? Oh, the Iron Hills. Okay, this is new as well. Yarnfast, Hammerstead. There's a dwarf statue, Scald's Drop, Utterbee, the Dea Lands. So, and every time they add new content, it's just more and more spectacular. It's amazing how the developers keep continuing to stretch and push the envelope with the game engine. Mordor is a pretty good example of that. I mean, the textures around here, the landscape, the particle effects, the smoke, some of the architecture. Barad-dûr is a good example, which is right up the road. I'm going to ride to Barad-dûr for no other reason than to show it off, because it's just, I mean, it's jaw-droppingly beautiful. You know, for a menacing stronghold of evil, it's pretty spectacularly architected. I agree, Mordor has some cool places. Plus, they've been updating the graphics of older areas too, which is excellent. Yeah, you're not wrong. I was blown away when I went back through the old forest near Buckland. I had a character, matter of fact, it might have been Big Ed Mustafa, my guardian, hadn't completed a bunch of old deeds, so I took him through there to get the flowers of the old forest, and they've redone the textures and the landscape and the foliage, and it actually is even more haunting and more difficult to traverse. Which probably isn't what the players wanted, but it's more realistic now. I need to install this and take my champ for a walk. Yeah, and that's the other nice thing about Lotro, particularly if you play like I do, free to play. It's always here if you want to play it. So the game's well worth supporting. It's well worth subscribing to. It's well worth buying a few Lotro points to get the goodies if you need to. But you know, if you need to take a break, take the break, and it's not like you're missing anything. It's not a rush to the end like a lot of Lotro or a lot of MMOs are. The end game content isn't really the point. You know, it's the storytelling and the atmosphere and just reliving Tolkien stories and discovering new stories and just enjoying being in Middle Earth. That's really the joy of this game. But yeah, it's, you know, I'm a lifer, but always buy the snazzy versions to support the game. Much appreciated. I'm a little nervous that I might fall off the face of the earth for a few months when Fallout 76 ships. When Fallout 4 came out, I disappeared from Lotro for about 3 months. Fortunately, I had just started streaming on Twitch, and nobody really noticed. Plus, what was weird was I never could get Fallout 4 to stream very well, so I didn't stream it. But I've since upgraded my PC and hope that streaming Fallout 76 won't be an issue. But hopefully I won't wig out and just go full Howard Hughes for 3 months. I averaged 6 hours a day, 7 days a week on Fallout 4 from the day it launched until the day I finally said, okay, enough's enough, and hung it up. What's funny is I beat it like 5 or 6 different times. I know, phrasing. Before any of the downloadable content came out. and I bought a season pass, so I have all of the DLC for Fallout 4. Haven't played a lick of it. I'm afraid to pick the game back up, although I did start playing it and streaming it a couple weeks ago, and I was streaming it the other night, and somebody who wasn't supposed to be on came on and was like, hey, let's play Lotro. And I was like, yeah, okay. So you can see the busted up bridges and walls in the background. This is the ruins of Sauron's headquarters, the fallen toppled tower of Barad-dûr. And hopefully you guys are listening on a good set of speakers or headphones. There's just this constant crackling and sound of rolling thunder off in the distance. And I want to look over the side here. You can see where the tower fell into the lava. It cracked and crumbled. And there's the spectacular bridge. I like the fact that there's still sentries out front here. It's like, yeah, Sauron's dead and nobody's going to pay you idiots, but keep standing guard. Music in Rohan was amazing. Chance Thomas, who did the music for Moria and Rohan, did the soundtrack for Mordor as well. Stay tuned, John DeGard. It'll probably happen. If you fall to the dark side, just let Mrs. Mustafa stream Chicken Play in your stead. I would love for her to stream Chicken Play. Got 300 hours of play in Fallout 4 and I haven't finished it one time yet. I think I had my first win probably around 180 hours. And I had 450 hours in, like I said, probably the first 75 or 90 days of the game. I mean, I lost it. I was up till 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'd take a nap for like 2 hours, roll into work, lay my head down on my desk, and wait for 5 o'clock so I could go home and start all over again. So, probably wasn't healthy. I have predicted that I will likely drop dead at my computer playing Fallout 5 or Fallout 6 at some point. Hopefully not Fallout 76. I'd like to live at least long enough to see the Huskers get good again. Maybe see the Seahawks win a second Super Bowl. And I don't think either of those is happening this year, so hopefully Fallout 76 won't be the end of me. I am on my way, John. I have put off shaving for the last week or so, and I'm thinking that as cold and rainy as it's been, might be time to start the beard. Mrs. Mustafa is not happy about that decision. But, you know, I'm a married man. I'm open to negotiations. I explained to her that if she'd do something for me, I would shave the beard for her. And so far, she's happy letting the beard grow, so there you go. She does not like the caveman style. I don't blame her. I like the beard. It's like having a scarf permanently attached to your face over the winter. Yep, I know, a music nerd here. Okay, well you're all up on Chance Thomas and stuff then. You know, the music and sound effects are really exceptional in Lotro. I don't think it gets enough credit for that. People talk about how good it looks for an older game, but... Where's that music kicking up? But some of the subtle stuff, and yeah, I don't think I noticed it as much until I started streaming Lotro, because I almost always play with headphones on now. But even the older areas like Forakel, if you're up in Forakel riding around, you'll hear the sound of big pieces of ice breaking off of the end of glaciers off in the distance, just randomly firing off in the background as ambient noise. It's just a terrific immersive effect. You know, bits of thunder off in the distance and weather effects and the cold snowy regions, and it's all just very well done. This game was built with a lot of love and a lot of attention to detail. I mean, there are slicker MMOs out there built on more advanced game engines, but it's not the same thing. I mean, the affection with which this game was developed is remarkable, and it really shines through. I think that's probably the right word I'm looking for. Let me see if old what's-his-name will let me go feed these things again. I have a beard since I could grow a beard. Started with a goatee and went full caveman. If you can't fondle it or get a grip, it's not a beard, just 5 o'clock shadow. Chance had made some good music for Lotro. Them horns in Mordor is great. Sound can make a movie or a game 100% better or 100% worse. The daily feed. Collect, suckle, kill, feed from the feed bag. Alright, looks like I can go feed the hippos again. I just have to find the feed bag. We will make that my quest guide focus. And they're not going to tell me where the feed bag is. I have to figure it out. Well, here's a feed bag. Now we feed the hippos. Hopefully without aggroing a bunch of these guys and having to murder them. I think I'm putting the feed in the wrong end of this guy. That worked. Apparently there's another one this way. Again, putting the food in the wrong end, but it was effective nonetheless. We'll try putting the food in the right end of these guys this time. There we go. Welcome to Big Vet Mustafa. I'm off. Thanks for showing me the map and letting me turn or lurk. Take care and have fun in Tolkien's world. Also take care, chat. Cuteborn, come by anytime. Glad to have you. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Run away! Run away! Fortunately, these Easterlings tire easily. We go back to the boss and tell him we fed his hippos.
Do not waste my time.
He does not want his time wasted. You should scout these locations for Thurndal. Curious. Maybe that's the dude on the other side, on the south side, and I just haven't run into him yet. Let's go have a peek. I swore to unravel this mystery tonight. I had Discord open this whole time, and I was hoping Zinger would pop on and be like, "Hey dummy, you need to go do this," and he never did, so I've been guessing the whole time. I'm not a smart man. However, I do have crunchy and delicious nuts. Guard spotted me sneaking around. Need for greed. Didn't realize I was supposed to be sneaking. We'll take the ramp up. I feel like good things are going to happen. Thang the Knife and Malatuk. They do not have quests for me at this time. I don't know how the guards recognized me. I'm wearing a new outfit. I'm going to hang out back here by the Mumok and read what Zinger just said. Plus, it's just as easy to call you a dummy in chat. But I've only done this like once. I basically just ran between the two camps in Fushimbal and did the quest in each that only gives positive rep. I also used an accelerator or something like that. Maybe there's something else too. Yeah, I don't know either. Unfortunately, every time I come here, I keep hearing Eric Burden in my head singing, "We gotta get out of this place." It's just not a fun dynamic. I think I did myself more harm than good, savagely butchering as many of these Easterlings as I could. It was enjoyable, but ultimately not productive. Now I'm back on the north. I think at some future point I'm going to have to come back here and lose rep with the north so that I can get off of the south's poop list. Mary Rose, howdy. Okay, well that'll be good if I only need one group. Nope, that's pretty much it. Just do the one quest on the one side, then run over and do the same on the other side back and forth until you're at neutral with both. It sucks. I do not know what the freebie is, so let's have a look. Plus 5,000 enhanced reputation supply. And a free hat with the code Start Mining. Ooh, almond. I even like the Brazil nuts, and most people don't. I think they're quite tasty. Shattered plateau. In order to turn the various factions in Fushambal against each other, you'll need to earn their favor first. And maybe I should go on to Agranath for a while. It's swampy. On the plus side, both the freebie and that nifty bundle you bought gets you some enhanced rep XP. That's true. We ride. Hi, Beneficent. Well, I suppose I did ask what the freebie is, so may as well go ahead and pick it up. Tonight is Lotro store night. Boom, reputation. The other one was start mining. Sweet. I was hoping I could get another useless cosmetic to eat up pack space. It's like a dream come true. For some reason, I seem to be riding exactly away from the direction I want to be going. Or that's for shooting at Thunderhoof. Magvadak. Pit fighting tournament in Talith Urai is fun. Well, I'll look forward to getting to do that sometime. Nargothrond. I have spent a good deal of time wandering around inside of Nargothrond. I wasn't sure I'd been this far out before, but I guess I have. Magmill. I had a weird feeling there was a singed page up here, and I don't know why. Like, I need to go check this area for a singed page. It's like my spidey senses were tingling or something.
And strangest of all, we still serve the Eye. Or at least that's what our new master says. All commands come down from him to Uradani. Nah! Orders are orders. That's what I've always said.
John DeGuard's heading out. King Cronus is saying, hey, Big Ed, what's up? Take care, John. We are just slogging our way through Mordor as best we can tonight. I am a bit behind the times, still trying to get through Mordor. At some point, this should circle back around and I should be near the swamp. I've done it. Discovered Ashronk. Completed the Tainted Reserves. New deed, Explorer of Talath the Rui. Weird. Oh, this must be it over here. This is the last of the cisterns. It's got dark waters in it. The water quality is so bad that it's haunted. That should tell you something. And now I'm entering Argonath. There's a ranger's camp out here. Here's a ranger's camp. Udun Foothold. Faramir's Lookout. I think it's safe to say I don't really need Faramir's Lookout anymore. And I'm bound. Weeping Reeds. Defeated infectious plague rat. It's a spewing mushroom. Defeated Plague Wolf. Ponton Finberry says hello all. Hello Ponton. Welcome. Plague rats and wolves. Do I need to kill a crow? Probably need to kill a crow. Pungent flower. Smell of this flower makes your eyes water. Must smell like Mrs. Mustafa's cooking. More rats. See, this ought to be fishable out here. Light mushroom. Boom. Bleeding sapling. This tree is leaking a strange blood-colored sap. Plague of flies. Quest of Aggernath. Oh no, it's a rat. He did not make it. I was kind of rooting for him. Wild boar. Plague rat, wolf. Oh, looks like we've got a keep. An Uruk fort guards the path deeper into Aggernath. Then I shall choke these roads with their dead. That's a lot of Uruk-hai. Let's see what we can find over here. Kalagijak. Kalagijak warrior. He did not make it. Uruk Slayer of Aggernath. Nice. Apparently there's a vine over here I need to investigate. That slug did not make it. It's a bloody bog lurker. And a pestilence rat. This is an axe hideout. There's the thorny vine. Seven raiders from Druid's Fire have joined. Hello, Druid's Fire, and hello, everyone from Druid's Fire's channel. Thank you for joining me. Good. Curse me and my good fortune. Something's gotta give. That one choking dust can go. Okay, something else has gotta give. Inventory management for the win. Okay, what the heck else was I doing? Scout the 5th location. There's no path in this direction, but it seems dry enough to continue. I feel like this is going to lead me to something somewhere. Meet up near the ranger camp. Ooh, it's an infected orc. Let us free him from his infection with a good bloodletting. Defeat infected orcs. Clearly, I am going the wrong way. I had a 50-50 shot and I chose poorly. Goofy old lady, Catriona. Hello, ladies. Ooh, an infected orc. He did not make it. Well, this doesn't seem to be the way I wanted to go either. That's Barad-dûr. This seems to be leading me to fight infected orcs. There's a big something up here, an infected troll. Handsome devil. Clawed wings are useless. Should be other orcs out here walking around, but I'll be darned if I can find them. I think some empowerment scrolls on non-imbued ally. Forgot these things only go to 6 tiers. This feels so good. Somewhere there should be another orc who needs a bloodletting. Be nice if there were a cave of these orcs somewhere. I am all out of orcs. Hey, it's an infested troll. Okay, not an orc. Not helpful. There's an infested orc. Ponton says, I just hit level 120 earlier running new content. Nice. Not bog. Need orcs. Show me infected orcs. He didn't count apparently. Even though he was infected and an orc. Plague rat, branches, plague fly. I think I know what that is up ahead. More ambushers. Just thought I'd stop by and say hello, watching a bit, but I'm off now. Have fun all. Good night, Ponton. Thanks for coming by. Ooh, a blood-stained page.
Over centuries and ages, Lyrith served and stayed true. And in reward for this, Sauron built among the trees of the Broken Vale Saragost, the Blood Forge.
Yep, I'm not going to make it. Yep, there. That was a close fight, though. I don't think I was that far off from winning. Okay, if I were the ranger camp, where would I be? It's a long ways off. Also a long ways off.
More complications? Though I did not expect an expedition into Mordor to be simple.
Something must have been
Find
watching us
clues.
and stole our supplies while we were gone.
Really, you're camping out in a swamp in Mordor and somebody stole your supplies. Who'd have thunk? And to think, after you finish this zone, you'll be ready for story-wise to go run Court of Saragost. It'll be nice to see that for the very first time. I died. I tasted bitter, bitter defeat and mixed nuts. Mostly bitter, bitter defeat. Alright, let's go find my other two infected orcs at least. There's my fourth orc. Now let's find orc number 5. Not to be confused with Mambo number 5. Hopefully you're all singing that in your heads now. You are welcome. It's an ambusher. He doesn't count. Excuse me. I was gonna go for the mute button and I realized I probably wouldn't get there in time. Ooh, a campfire site. This is where Viznak hides out. It's very cozy. Viznak does not appear to be home at this time. I like that rat up in the tree. That's a nice touch. Ooh, Faltorgam. I'm excited to have found Faltorgam. It's truly a lovely place. there's 3 infected orcs. Okay. A cup runneth over. Completed infected orcs. Now I gotta go find clues. There's a clue this way, apparently. Ooh, there's lots of infected stuff out this way. Trolls and orcs. Chat is deathly quiet. I have actually lulled every one of you to sleep. Which is odd for 30 viewers to be so quiet. Katriana says, sorry, just killing greys and Aragian while harvesting stuff. No problem. King Cronus is just listening to the stream in the background while farming some new Darrow Gleam shards. That's okay. I'm glad you guys are here. Just wondering what I can do to keep things lively. I am not a hunter, so I can't use the campfire site. I thought it might be the first clue, but it is not. Plague Slayer of Aggernath. This clue is still 120 meters. Partially eaten loaf. I took a bite out and then discarded it. Well, hello, Paul. Welcome. Hopefully it is a lovely Saturday afternoon there in New Zealand. It's an empty sack. Just guessing, but it's probably about 4 in the afternoon where you're at. Or I'm wrong, one of the two. Somebody dropped a dagger. Oh, 6:30. Okay, I was off a bit. 2.5 hours is a pretty wide margin to miss a time zone by. Well, I'm glad you're here anyway, and hopefully you had a lovely Saturday. Stolen boot. A lone boot rests on the path. Confront the thief. The thief is behind me. The thief is behind me a long ways. It must be that Varzak whose hideout I found. Mama Cass is deeding in the Shire. Welcome, Mama Cass. Thanks for hanging out. Please avoid ham sandwiches. We love you and we want you to stay with us. Oh, it's a blood-stained page.
Slowly, wondrously, the land changed. Trees blistered and wept. Streams ran dark and then red. New things limped and anguished there. Broken veil no more. It was Argar knife, the bloody gore.
Agar knife.
You follow me? Your stuff mine now. Not give it back.
Find the thief. I need to defeat infected ambushers. So that dude I was running away from, I actually need to murder in the face. Nice of them to bunch up for me. Okay, 3 of 3 dead. Now find the hideout.
Pradrog's condition is deteriorating rapidly. How could he have fallen ill so quickly from a simple mushroom?
Collect medical supplies. Dirty leprechaun in the house. Hi, dirty leprechaun. That's not a knife. This is an Argonite. Normally I live in Germany. I'm just doing some work and travel. Oh, okay. So you're enjoying New Zealand from Germany. And Druid's Fire is pretty sure that her cat is the thief. Attempt to heal him. And where is he? Over by the fire. In the hideout. Radrog. Maiden's Helm does not seem effective. Wanderbeard doesn't seem effective. King's Foil doesn't seem effective. Well, I'm not a king, so why would I be able to use King's Foil? This may be my end, friend.
Be ever watchful. Forced to follow that offensive goblin's trail once again.
Destroy tainted totems. Symbol of the stained. Alright, well I've got more quests ahead, however. 3.5 hours is a fair bit of Lotro. Unfortunately, I've got to crawl into the office at 6 o'clock this morning, so my butt needs to be awake, showered, and getting ready to head to the office in about 5 hours, which means I'm going to go ahead and call it. I really appreciate everybody who came out to watch and hang out tonight. Zinger as always, Druid's Fire of course, Southern Belle who can't hear me even if she is still here. So, hey, I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. Just kind of a nice, relaxing, chill evening playing Lotro, going through some Mordor content, trying to move the storyline along, and not be so dumb murdering Easterlings wantonly. So, yeah, that's a thing. Let's go to... Yeah, when in doubt, go to Bree, I guess. I'm tagged at the Rangers camp out here, so I'll be able to get back easily enough. I have a lot of inventory to manage. Alright, well, I was worried I was going to start dropping loot, so the sensible thing to do is destroy the loot before it drops, and then I don't have to worry about dropping it. So let's see if we've got anybody else streaming Lotro that we can go raid. I'm going to take a peek around. Just because I have to get some sleep doesn't mean the party has to stop. And good news, it looks like there's a lot of folks streaming Lotro, including Apulu, 104th Maverick, Scormy, so Apulu did stop by earlier. I think we're going to go raid Apulu. Join me in popping over to see Apulu, and everybody, if you're not following him, shame on you. He is an official stream team member. So let's show him some love and go give him a raid. One of us, one of us. Goofy old lady, thank you. King Cronus, good to have you come by. Katriana, have a good night yourself. And hopefully I'll see you guys later this weekend. See if we're ready to go say hello. We are ready to raid.
Whoa. UltraStream has raided with a party of 22. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. And Mustafa with the Coke Zero raid.